Dealing with the irregular bullshit. Still hearing this motherfucker speak nonsense. What are we to do? Just sit and lose? Just go to the polls and still lose? Who's winning here? The billionaires. I'm just a nobody from nowhere. Tax after tax, people still scared. Can you think for yourself with no fear? False evidence appearing real. Got niggas out here still carrying the steel. Possibilities are so endless from my scope. Keep your head up and some high hope. Is it Bush fault or Obama's nigga? Did Bin Laden die for real, nigga? Is it Republican or Democrat? Just like that fucked up show called Cats. I'm angry, you angry. The hate you gave fucks everybody. Lobbying in the lobby, make it sloppy. Fucking yo bitch, and she call me Poppy. What is the lessons for real, nigga? No representation without tax, nigga. Fuck you, pay me, give it for free. Money is the game of monopoly. Building up the wealth for the family tree. But you Democrat, and you want it for free. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and Mark too. Politicking on issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and Mark too. Politicking on issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues.
Now they socialists, so they want it from me. Fucking hopeless, like a fucking degree from an HBCU and Negro studies. Now you unemployed because of stupidity. What can you do? Cry and boo-hoo, feelings trump intelligence over compensation for irrelevance. Wanna live rich, but your mind is derelict. Your conceptualize concepts of constant nonsense sound stupid and useless and show incompetence. Foolish fuck show pure incontinence. Shitting yourself whenever Trump is popping in. That's money talking to dummies squawking. So it don't make sense, cause you coons is fucking dense. White ones too, rap God, these words smite you fools. And you don't deserve to win, so you pussies lose. Listening to dissonance and rap tunes. Strong voices for bad choices you choose. White privilege ain't real, I can't see it. Trans people are ill, cause I'm proud of my penis. Lesbians claim feminism, cause they was never gonna be wise. So they advocate fucking little girls and wanna watch boys' demise. You should be happy that I'm telling you what's on my mind. Now go to SoundCloud, type in Filth Cat, get the fuck about my face and go show some motherfucking pride.
Listen to the leaders of the new school.
Yeah.
Familiar filth cat and Mark too.
Yeah.
Politicking on issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenue. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and Mark too. Politicking on issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenue.
Almost did myself damage there. Another 5 minutes of not hearing what the fuck I had to say. Peace and blessings to everyone. I hope y'all doing good. Welcome to the International Chat with Uncle Deuce. I'm your moderator, DJ, MC of Bite to Nickel Radio, The Frequency. Owner of BDN Radio Network. And today, I want to talk about the next 3.5 years. Okay. Because I really believe it's crucial to hear this, especially for artists, especially for Facebook, social media influencers, and especially you have a business, okay? Because these next 3.5 years are very crucial after President-elect Trump what's been going on is Joe Biden has been making decisions for Ukraine and for Ukraine to start shooting missiles over into Russia, which they have successfully done. And then not only that, Russia has retaliated back. Now, mind you, President-elect Trump is not in office just yet, so anything can happen between here and January 20th. Okay. But let's say nothing happens. Okay. Let's say we have a smooth, peaceful transfer of power. Okay. Understandably, if you're in stocks, you're going to be probably worried about the tariffs. But if you're not a day trader, you're not in the stocks, you could be in the crypto, this, that, and the other. That's cool. We're going to say that for another segment. Right now, you have the possibility of gaining right now because the tides have changed from news outlets to social media networks. Okay. People are tired of hearing the old same news, the old same lies. And at this point, people are looking at us, people that do social media, that do YouTube. Not only that, we are what we call the main source of where we should get our news, where we should get self-help, self-talk, self-help, and learning different trades, learning different things. Like, my biggest thing is watching home building. I'm very into home building, but not only am I into that, I am also into social media, building my own network. And if you see me staring off to other things instead of directly looking in the cameras, because I'm looking at the stock market. Okay. Now, for the artists of music, producers of music, social media influencers, artists, and those that have been building business connecting to their social media, I have to say that the next 3.5 years is for us. Okay. We have the podcasting and the music industry has finally has woke up to the reality of, okay, we have to, instead of looking to be signed to a label, looking for distribution, where's our, even for the small business, looking for major deals, that right now there is a shift. This shift consists of building communities. This shift is not only a shift, it is a wave. Okay. For those of us that have already been on the podcasting wave versus via social media, those of you that have radio networks, those of you that have networks connected to podcasting and radio, these are going to be the people that are going to really generate and steam up the industry. Why? Like I said before, we're not looking at normal news outlets. We're not going direct to the we're not looking for a label that is only going to give us a 360 deal. Okay. And to be honest, a 360 deal is some bullshit. That's what 50% of everything that you bring in. Half of it goes to the label, half of it goes to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want 100% of your profit. Okay. And with that being said, we have to now make a plan. We have to write it down. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Write the vision, make it plain, and those that read it will run with it." You know, so that means, in somewhat way, create you a business plan, create you a strategic plan, and then start executing. That means you have to write down intentionally what you want to do within these next 3.5 years, because these next 3.5 years is very important to you, your business, your music, your podcast, your radio show. Okay. I've noticed this trend within the last 8 months. Not only have I done it, I noticed there's a lot of people gearing towards popularity, because let's put it like this: anybody can become popular. Okay, anybody can become popular. What this is being able to come up with a niche. Not only coming up with a niche, coming up with a product behind the niche. Okay, and not only that, being able to build a network on top of itself. What I have been doing is revamping and remarketing Vitanical Radio, The Frequency, BDN Radio Network. The reason why I've been revamping it so much is because, number one, I want what attracts the viewer. Okay. Not only do I want their listening ear, I also want them to see the visual of what I'm talking about. Okay. Of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it this way, and how come I'm moving in this direction. Not only that, I'm learning more so what it means to market myself. And I've been doing this by myself for a very long time. So, yes, I have time to actually think. I have time to actually write down things. Excuse me. Been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. And what I've noticed is, in me creating content, number one, there's consistency. Number two, there is a constant need for people to hear my voice. Because why? I'm very much the encourager, because I don't like being on a platform and I'm not able to encourage you to do better. Understanding that in my plane, in my view, in the way I see things and the way I see the world moving, I have to be able to present that in such a way that it captivates your ears. Yes, I will say, since I've been consistent on YouTube with content, that the viewership is growing. Okay. The listenership is growing. The constant people are commenting more on what they're what they're listening to versus um versus just sitting there listening and giving a like, giving a share. You know what I'm saying? And also, what I've noticed in my content is that there are not that many shares, you know, but the viewership has gone up. And so now I have to learn how to get each and one of my listeners, each and every one of my day ones to share the content, not just like it, not just comment, to share. The more you share a person's content, the more it gets into the algorithm of either Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or TikTok, et cetera, et cetera. Excuse me. So for me, I'm learning that I'm in the right spot at the right time. There's big hype in the market. There's big hype out in social media um, of teaching, of what you call those, uh, what you call those little things that people do online. Uh, oh, what's the name for it? What's the name for it? Uh, Online courses. I'm gonna just put it like that. The name, the whatever it is, it's gonna come to me in a minute. But learning to take advantage right now is very important. Learning how to take advantage of an opportunity of opportunities, whether you're an artist, whether you're a producer, whether you're a podcaster or radio host. This is your time. Okay. If I could sit down and ask you a question, out of your music, if you're an artist, out of all your music, have you made more than $200,000? If you're a publishing company, have you made more than dollars? Um, if you are a producer, have you made more than and with that is the pros that paying you $200,000 a quarter? Some of you are apparently giving you it's on the dollar. Basically, they're robbing you with your music. Okay. I really beg to differ with people that say they have made money off their music. In this day and age right now, no one's making any money with their music. And if you say to me that, oh, I'm making money, you got to really give me some numbers. Because if you ain't sold over, you haven't sold over 200 or more, 200, between 200,000 units to 500,000 units, that's gold. Anything after will be platinum. And if you are over the status, you should get some trouble. But if you're not making it, then no time to like revamp, because you're not going to get ahead in your music career just sing music. You're the are are you using your music or your podcast or your radio show in the right hands or the right audience? You know what I'm saying? It's important that you start learning how to be more strategic with your music, with your podcast, with your radio show. Why? Because if not, out of these next 3.5 years, you're going to be left out. That's going to suck for you. You know what I'm saying? As a person of influence, music is influence. If you're a person of influence, you're going to be left out of the train. You're going to miss the whole wave. You know what I'm saying? If you don't learn what it really takes to make money in your niche. Okay. Have I struggled making money doing podcasting, this, that, and the other? That's a good question. Yes, I have. Why? It's the learning of the marketing and what you have to do to actually market your brand. That's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. For me, in this moment, in this day and age, it's more so revamping everything, revamping each segment of my show. Okay. What's more catchy is the backdrops. What's more catchy is the green screen. What's more catchy is how you present the very product you're presenting. You don't have to be totally good, but in time you will get better. Trust me. I've been in podcasting for 8 years. I understand that, self-development in your craft is very important. Having the necessities of equipment to make it do what it do. Like for me, this year, I end up reinvesting in a new computer, a new camera, a new mic. You know what I'm saying? And understanding if you do not have good equipment to do what you do, number one, let me say this: be patient. You're gonna have to hustle for everything that you work for. That should be common knowledge. Like my 2 monitors, you might as well say that was $100 a piece, so that was $200. My camera, that was $100. My mic was $100. So I preferably, in my PC, that was $250 roundabout. So I pretty much spent what, $700 overall for my new equipment. And the reason why I had to invest in new equipment is because number one, I lost my equipment. Good equipment. At that, I lost all my equipment plus $22,000 worth of equipment for me to go out to my property and to start the process of building my cabin. So I lost all that. Now I'm rebuilding. Okay. And the rebuild, the restructuring of everything, you have to look at what's best and what everybody else is looking for in what you do. It's not so much you you being the best at what you do. It's also being able to please the viewer or the buyer. That's one thing I've learned as far as working at a gas station, working uh, food, uh, restaurants, is people always want what they see. Okay. They always want what they see. They always want what they see that is being marketed. Okay. And being marketed at a high level. Like if I was to start putting money into Facebook ads or YouTube ads to get me into the certain spots and certain algorithms, I have to create a budget. I have to put myself in a place where that budget can work magic for me. You get what I'm saying? You had to think business minded at this moment because shout out to my homeboy Joliet Doe from Joliet, Illinois, and his Rip the Mic series. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, bro. Real talk. Congratulations on that. I've watched the success of this man grow from just a promoter to a person that, I mean, he's a rapper too, but he does more promoting than he does rapping. You get what I'm saying? He has his own podcast, and he interviews different people, you know what I'm saying? Asking some of the greatest questions that I even would ask in hip hop. And his marketability is number one key. If you watch Rip the Mic, the different artists, the backdrops, how he has this mic just hanging, the different people that he has come that have invested in Rip the Mic to Rip the Mic, okay, and the team that he has around him, okay, that is so important. You know what I'm saying? And what I enjoy about Rip the Mic is this: it doesn't have a dull moment. Not only does it not have a dull moment, the marketing, the pushing of Rip the Mic is consistent on a consistent basis. There's never been one time that Rip the Mic has come down my timeline of Facebook to the point that I've been let down. Now, I might not like all the music, but I will say the atmosphere he has for Rip the Mic is well marketed and very marketable. You get what I'm saying? So, I do believe it's best that you have a team. Yes, not everybody is able to have a team because not everybody is trustworthy. If you have to do it yourself and you have to put in the work for yourself, you're going to have to do that. Don't let yourself down. Like for me, I'm been learning how to be consistent more now before I get into this new year versus the consistency of the past. The consistency of the past don't work no more. Okay? The consistency starting today and forward is what's going to matter. You know what I'm saying? You can't wish yourself to success. You cannot wish yourself to success. You have to plan this. You got to be intentional with what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, how you are going to strategically implement what you're going to do within these next 3 years. You got to come up with a strategic plan. For me, my strategic plan is okay. Probably that my ultimate goal is to go back live. Okay. The fact that I was I got it. There you go. Now I got to turn on the actual hotspot. Get this back on track. Hold on a second. And then too, again, you might want to be able to do things a little. Okay. There you go. Thank you. All right. Let that sit there for a second. There you go. Now we back on track. Instead of being cut the fuck off. But anyway, I've learned, or should I say, I'm learning right now that it's my responsibility to make it. Okay. It is my responsibility to be able to put myself in a position, I should say, to maneuver through the market the best way I know how versus just doing everything random like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Finding this new site to go live is very important to me because people like live interaction more than they like pre-recorded. Yeah, pre-recorded videos. They love live interaction. They love being in the chat. So my biggest thing is finding a network that I can go live in that suits what I do, how I do it, and why I do it the way I do. You know what I'm saying? Spreaker.com was good. They ended up going to Apple. They took out the live feature. So I was like, dang, okay. So I had to force myself to do, this is pretty much live content, but it's pre-recorded, right? So I was forced into an area that I wasn't comfortable in just yet. You know what I'm saying? I was more comfortable with being behind the scenes versus being all out in front. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in front. Does that make me nervous? Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like showing my face. But then, I had to get used to looking in the camera, smiling, this, that, and the other, all the gestures and this. You know what I'm saying? You had to get used to it. You have to be comfortable in your own skin as you learn how to develop what you're getting ready to do. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to my 9th year in podcasting and radio because this is something I love to do. You know what I'm saying? This is something that it's like therapy to me to be able to talk, to get what is on my heart out. And not only that, it helps me um, care about other people's needs as well. Um, and sometimes people, they need a helping hand. They could be missing something and, you know, they just so happen to come across your content and all of a sudden you just say the very thing that they actually need and they'll be like, that's confirmation. You get what I'm saying? So create a plan for yourself. Write down everything that you want to execute this year. Write down the amount of money you want to make this year coming into the next year. Write down what type of marketing strategy you're going to implement. And not only that, regardless of any situation, take advantage of moments, take advantage of the everyday news, take advantage of the everyday norm. Why? Because every moment is a teachable moment. Every moment is a teachable moment. Okay? When it comes to business, when it comes to making an extra income, momentum is everything. Every piece that you do each day, it could be a thought at work. Someone had a thought at work and said it just struck a light. A light bulb just turned on. Use it. Use it to your advantage. It's not like you just, all that add some in a bag of chips. Even when I first started Bite the Nickel Radio, the frequency, it was, what should I do? How should I implement it? Who should I interview? Who should I bring on as a host? Who should I do this with? You know what I'm saying? You got to have people that have the like mind. A like mind, but not only a like mind, they are not just so rushing. I don't like it when people rush me into doing something that I'm not comfortable in doing right away. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need to put this on such and such. Oh, you need to put this on such and such. Oh, you need this. Or you need that. Or you got to be you need a system where we could call in. I've thought about the call in feature. And let me say this. Let me say this. people have to be respectful with a call-in feature. People have to be respectful of other people and then respectful of time. People don't have those two in common. Okay, with a call-in feature. If I have a call-in feature and the only thing you want to do is uh bitch about the economy or bitch about the president or bitch about your baby mama or your baby daddy or this, that, and the other, I'm not gonna be down with that. You know what I mean? I'm not. That's why it's hard for me to say we're gonna use a call-in feature. You know what I'm saying? And every time I've had a call-in feature, right? It don't always work the way you want it to work. You get what I'm saying? Have I been successful in interviewing? Yes. I've interviewed numerous of people with great talent, and I would tell you with with the people I have interviewed, they're very unique. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to ask questions that everybody else is not willing to ask. Like, let me give you an example. When I'm interviewing an artist, right? I interview artists way past their music. Because not only are you an artist, you are a human being, right? And my biggest thing is I want the human being more than just the artist. You get what I'm saying? I want you to be able to talk about life. I want you to be able to talk about things that really matter to you as an artist. And if I'm able to ask those questions for maybe another artist that could be struggling in the same area that you're struggling in, I've did my due diligence. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I feel like now when I get back into interviewing, I have a little bit more questions to dig because why? My biggest thing is I've been sitting down, paying attention to everybody and everybody's movement. Because once I get connected to an artist or a podcaster, we sit down and talk on the phone first. I really enjoy sitting down talking with someone that loves to have an intellectual conversation, no matter if they are an artist or not. They might not have everything at the moment, but if you're able to have an intellectual conversation to where it's not just being personal so much, but understanding that you're advocates of change. That part is the most important. And then two, if you are a person of information, you not so much gatekeeping. You get what I'm saying? You're not gatekeeping information or you're not gatekeeping certain things that other people might need to hear. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm the type of person uh I'm a type of person if I had to listen to your music or listen to your content, once I listen to your content, I'm gonna give it a rating. You know what I'm saying? And within that rating, guess what? That also determines if I'm wanting you to step back on the platform because you're able to, number one, be yourself. Number two, be transparent. Number three, engage with the audience to the point where, okay, yeah, they helping the audience. They helping whoever's listening. You get what I'm saying? Same goes for business. Are you listening to your customers? Are you looking at the comments of your customers? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing a, what you call that? What they call that? A callback. Are you doing a callback on your customers? These next 3.5 years is going to be crucial if you want to make money or just become better at what you do, not just for yourself, but for those that you love and care about. I hope I explained this to the best of my ability, because I do believe that this is a chance for many people to grow, not only to grow, but also to become what they say they wanted to become. And that's, I will say, it's not going to be easy, but if you take the time out to execute each part of your plan in these next 3.5 years, you, and I say you will be phenomenal. So, with that being said, take the time to rewind, take the time to share with a person, let them know that, yeah, the next 3.5 years, it's on. And if we take advantage of what is getting ready to happen now, getting on the wave and then riding the wave out, you will succeed way beyond your measure. Until next time, this your boy Martu. I hope I did you justice. Until next time, this is International Chat with your boy Martu, aka Uncle Deuce. Until next time, player. Until next time. No, let me stop, because I can't even sing. All right? Much love to all y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love y'all. Peace.
Sunshine State feels
sometimes you just got to get away.
With the leather.
Leave all your problems behind.
Diamond rings.
And just unwind.
As we spin the cream.
Go to Sunshine States, to exotic places. Seeing foreign faces. I got 2 passports. You ready? Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus scoop with the leather. Red bottoms, Gucci frame, diamond with the bling. Expensive trips around the world, showing you finer things. Yeah.
Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus coupe with the leather. Chanel bags, Prada boots, shiny diamond rings. Boat cruises, foreign places as we spin the cream.
California, San Diego, all the way to the Bay. Nothing beat the sunny weather. Chillin', top down, Lexus coupe with the leather. Sun beaming smoothly off your yellow skin. We can't lose, it's going to be a win. Let me begin, you're making good with those sexy lips. An extra twist when you dip with those big old hips. Sandy beaches between your pretty toes. 2-piece bathing suit, ass falling out your clothes. Your hair blowing centrally, all in the wind. Pineapple rock, lemon twist, it's a perfect blend. No cold weather, it's only exotic places. Beautiful nights, laying by the beach, butt naked. Diamond ring, iced out, gold bracelets. Sunshine, me and you, romantic places. Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus scoop with the leather. Red bottoms, Gucci frame, diamond with the bling. Expensive
cruisers, foreign places as we spin the cream. Sunny skies, palm trees, ocean breeze. Fitted up, dying peace in the passenger seat. On our way to the Clearport, private jet, beach resort. This is Grind Street, baby, what you expect? Plush suite, ocean view of the sunset. Nothing but that rosé. This is how the players play. Clean coupe, titties out, rolling good, smoking good. Pinky ring, gripping wood. Big faces, gotta roll, popping tags. Bag it up, ski skirting down the Ave. Bikini bottoms on the beach, kicking sand. Popping black bottles, feeling like 100 grand. Got a couple bands to make the trip unforgettable. Baby girl glowing and she looking kinda edible. On the yacht, off the coast of Central Pay. Sunshine, wouldn't have it no other way.
Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus scoop with the leather. Red bottoms, Gucci frame, diamond with the bling. Expensive trips around the world, showing you finer things.
Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus coupe with the leather. Chanel bags, Prada boots, shiny diamond rings. Both cruisers, foreign places as we spin the cream.
Candy paint, coasting down, freeways. Bumpin' Tupac, Westside Thug like baby. Me and you, gun blazing against the world. Whatever odds, Bonnie Clyde, my favorite girl. Collecting bags, both cruising, secret places. Paying Lord, presidents, evading cases. Nothing better, got you chillin'. Bottom side, Central Pay, sightseeing, when we ride.
Gucci down, in the whip, running the block. Enjoying the sunny day, we don't need to watch the clock. I see them looking what they looking as they wanna hate. Too real to entertain the fake, that's their mistake. You shining like a star, revolving around the sun. We good apart, but together the perfect one. So we gon' keep it moving while they standing still. Gon' give them the middle finger while I whip and work this wheel.
Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus scoop with the leather. Red bottoms, Gucci frame, diamond with the bling. Expensive trips around the world, showing you finer things.
Sunshine State, nothing feels better. Top down, chillin', Lexus coupe with the leather. Chanel bags, Prada boots, shiny diamond rings. Both cruisers, foreign places as we spin the cream.